The coronavirus pandemic began at the end of 2019 when the first patient developed symptoms of a new virus named the Wuhan coronavirus. The virus quickly spread around the nation and around the world, and because the first case appeared in China, many believed that it came from China. This idea led to constant discriminatory acts towards Asian Americans, which are still being felt today.
Since the quiet end of the COVID-19 pandemic, it seems that people have moved on. However, Asian Americans around the United States are still suffering from the consequences. AAPI people still experience hate crimes to this day, and it must be known that racism and discriminatory attacks persist, even though it is not as frequently covered in the media.
From 2017 to 2019, there are on average 175 documented cases of harassment towards AAPI people every year. From 2020 until 2023, there are over 3,000 self-reported attacks annually. That is approximately a 1,614% increase from 2019 to 2020. While this rate of attacks has decreased, AAPI people still fear for themselves and other AAPI people. Approximately 1 out of 3 Asian Americans feared being attacked, and 32% of Asian Americans know somebody who was attacked.
Many people believe that when the COVID-19 pandemic passed, so did the discrimination. However, that is sadly not true. In March of 2025, more than 500 people reported hate crimes. Asian Americans are still consistently facing racial insults and racially motivated attacks, 5 years after the pandemic began. These reports came through reports logged by the police and websites such as Stop AAPI Hate and Asian Americans Advancing Justice Organization.
Furthermore, even with all this data, hate crimes against Asians are thought to be severely underreported, and it's hard for organizations and the government to fully track or realize the severity of the continuing problem in our community. While major events have raised AAPI hate awareness, such as the killing of 6 Asians in the Atlanta spa shooting in 2021, nowadays it is more common for these crimes to be less noticeable, with the majority of racism coming from bias and interactions expressed in person and online rather than physical acts. While you may not be able to enforce the law against these attackers, there is still something that you can do.
If you are interested in supporting the AAPI community to fight against the racial discrimination that they are facing, then there are a few things you can do.
First off, you can donate. Certain organizations such as Stop Asian Hate are working towards removing the stigma against AAPI people and helping the AAPI communities heal from the trauma they face from attacks. You can donate to them via check or online to support AAPI communities across America.
Another thing you can do is to support the Asian Americans Advancing Justice movement. This movement is dedicated towards advocating for the justice of Asian Americans and civil rights, along with the empowerment of Asian Americans in their communities and around the U.S.
We strongly recommend that you try to support the AAPI community, whether that be through donations or spreading awareness via social media, and by calling out those who discriminate against AAPI people.
I go, how about I make it look